What's up, guys? It's been a little while since I had a microneedling session, obviously because I've been testing a bunch of different devices, so, you know, when I do that, that kind of inhibits the use of other devices, treatments and things like that, so you can get an actual good depiction on what I'm testing. So, now that my trial is up, essentially, of the Lima laser, now I'm gonna go into jumping into a microneedling session because I haven't done it in a while and I do miss it, and I feel like it does make a drastic difference in my skin. So today is gonna be a treatment day for me. I'm gonna be cleansing my face. Obviously I'm gonna trim this all down first. I'm gonna be using my microneedling Dr. Pen. After that, I'm gonna use my Ryox. This is a carbon mask. It's a carbon sheet mask, and it's actually really cool because it helps to build collagen, brighten your skin, exfoliate, hydrate, all these amazing things. And I'm gonna do that after I microneedle. So let me go trim up my face, wash it, and I'll be right back. All right, and we are back. Freshly shaven, not with a razor, but close enough. And I've disinfected my face with 70% isopropyl alcohol. I've opened up my Curenex, and I have applied a thin layer, and I have let that sit for 5 minutes because that's one thing that you need to do when you're using the Curenex solution as a microneedling solution. You need to put a layer on, let it permeate for 3 to 5 minutes, and then you're set to go. And today I'm going to be using my Dr. Pen M8. This is something that I got a while back that was gifted to me from Annie from LuxLipLabs. I do have an affiliate code with them. Everything that I talk about, you guys, is going to be listed in the descriptions below, along with any kind of affiliate discount code to help save you money. Alright, so that's my Dr. Pen M8. I'm going to be using the 11 needle head, and typically you would see about a 12 pin needle head, and this one is really great because it's 11. So the less pins there are, the better it's going to be for scarring, like textured skin. So for me, I have a little bit of texture through here, and an 11 or 12 pin is gonna do much better, and it's gonna be more aggressive than, let's say, a 36 pin. Okay, so less pins is more aggressive, more pins is less aggressive. I'm done with my microneedling. I'm not gonna do this on camera, but I am going to be using the Ryox Carboxy mask. So it's just a rich carbon dioxide mask that is going to help brighten the skin, hydrate the skin, exfoliate the skin, increase skin cell turnover. It helps to hydrate and repair the skin, help build collagen, all these amazing things. So that's going to be perfect to use right after freshly microneedling my face. And then after that, I may use my Lima laser over top of that, or I might just use my Lima laser after that. So today's a full day of treatment. I'm at home with COVID. Fortunately, I don't have very many symptoms at all, except a little bit of a cough. So thankful for that. But I am home. I've been home all week because obviously I have to quarantine for 5 days. But I will be returning to work tomorrow. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what we got going on. All right, so I have my 11 pin needle head attached. I have my Curenex with me. And I also have some Costa Baja hyaluronic acid, just in case I need a little extra slip. I'm probably not going to, but it's better to have it on hand just in case. Excuse my giant Savannah cat running around. He sounds like a horse, and he gets the zoomies like a dog. I forgot to mention, prior to microneedling, I prepped my face with the Auteur Definitive Enzyme Cleanser. I did film some content for it, so I will have a review being posted soon. But this has, hands down, become one of my favorite cleansers. If you have extra money to spend and you're looking for a splurge, definitely check out the Auteur line. It's really amazing. And I hate to say it, but this cleanser is actually going to become a staple, or a pseudo staple, in my skincare arsenal. because it's $178 and it's a powder. And it will last a decent amount of time, but that's a lot of money to be shelling out on a cleanser regularly. But I do want to have this on hand. I don't want to be without it. So this is definitely a splurge, not a necessity. All right, so let's go ahead and apply a little bit of serum. Now, I'm not going to be going crazy through my forehead or anything. I'm mostly going to be doing a 0.5 millimeter right through this orbital area here and through here. And where I'm more textured, as you can see here, I'm going to bump it up to 1 millimeter. And the reason why I'm going to do the 1 millimeter is because I want it to be a little bit deeper to help induce more collagen production. Now, essentially, I could bump it up to 2 if I really wanted to. I don't think it's that necessary, personally, for me. And the same thing on this side. I have some texture through here. So I'm mostly going to do I'm going to do 1 millimeter through the texture area, and then 0.5 millimeter through right where the orbital bone is and down. And all through the rest here. I don't need to do more than 0.5 millimeter or 0.5 millimeters through this area. And then the same thing through the forehead. Essentially I'm gonna bump that to 0.25 millimeters because 0.5 millimeter I don't really need on the skin. Could I? Sure, but that's not a problem really area for me. So we're gonna do 0.25, we're gonna do 0.5 through here, and 1 millimeter through the cheek area. Now, I'm gonna be filming bits and pieces of this for you guys so you can see, but you don't need to watch me microneedle my entire face. Essentially, you just get the general idea of it. So I have a nice little base layer on here. I'm gonna zoom in, and we're gonna get started. Now, I am gonna turn this on to a power setting. It goes up to 6, so I'm actually gonna do a 4, and I'm gonna move pretty slowly because I want the device to have a chance for the needles to go in and out. If it's going too fast, it probably won't be that effective. This, again, to speed of 4, I'm gonna set this to 1 millimeter, I'm gonna zoom in, and I'm really gonna focus on this deeper textured scarring before I do anything else. And now where it's deeply pitted, I'm just gonna stamp. Now you can see I have some pinpoint bleeding, and that means it's good to go. And I'm just going in with a little bit of the Costa Baja hyaluronic acid just so I can have a little bit more hydration and slip through there. I'm gonna back my So as you can see, there is some reddening. There's a little bit of erythema, which is good. That's what you want to see. It's going to look like you have a sunburn. You don't have to have a ton of pinpoint bleeding for the treatment to be effective. And there's many mixed opinions on this, but I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I'm not an esthetician, anyone like that. So take it with a grain of salt. Now we're gonna start on this side. Again, I'm gonna do a 1 millimeter through the textured area, and then 0.5 millimeter everywhere else. So I'm gonna put another coating of my Curenex. All right, so I feel like that's been adequately treated. So now we're gonna drop this back down to 0.5 millimeters. Now you'll see I'm just doing a grid, this way, and then I like to go diagonal. And then I like to go around a little bit of a circle, just to make sure all the area was covered. And then I can move on to sections. So I just do things in sections. All right, so now that's adequately treated. We'll zoom out. As you can see, looking like a sunburn, perfect. And I'm not gonna be doing anything under my eyes. I don't really need to, but now we're gonna treat the forehead, and I'm just gonna keep it at a 0.25 because I don't feel like I need that much. There's not a lot of skin here. And there you go, there we have it. Now, as you can see, there's just a little bit more redness where I did some deeper treating. And then obviously I'm more red through here because, well, that's the freshest. Now, I'm not gonna stay this red. My redness will typically subside throughout the day. At the filming of this video, it's early in the afternoon. So, by the end of the evening, most of the redness should have subsided, and I'll just have a little bit of a pinkness to my skin. So, I mean, essentially that's it. I will come back tomorrow morning to show you guys what my skin is looking like after my treatment and after using the Ryox Carboxy mask. So, I hope you like this video. If you do, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And then also, there is, at the posting of this video, a Black Friday sale going on for 2 days. There is a Black Friday deal going on for 2 days. And then that's it. I mean, it's really fairly simple, done in your own home, really easy. Essentially, the redness will be gone. There will be a little bit of pinkness to my skin. All of these products, the Ryox and the Curenex, can be found in any of my other distributors, really. If there's any particular product that you're looking for, just check all of my approved distributors and, you know, see who's got the best price, the best deal, whatever, because a lot of them offer similar things, but then they also, some will have something that the other ones don't. So there's just that. You just have to do your own due diligence and research and do what's best for you. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have in regards to microneedling with the Dr. Pen M8 and the Curenex, and then following that up with my Ryox Carboxy mask. So I'll jump back on tomorrow so you can see how my skin is doing. Okay, so apparently I really had COVID brain. when at the end of that, because the very next day, I very much forgot to jump back on to let you guys see how my skin was doing. But my skin was fine. It was pink as, you know, it normally would be after a microneedling session, nothing crazy. But yeah, everything felt great. The microneedling went well. The Ryax mask, it did burn a little bit more than it normally would because, you know, you put it on some freshly needled skin. So that is to be expected. But it didn't cause any irritation, and my skin just felt hydrated and it really felt great. So I will be repeating that procedure at another point in time. But yeah, that's all I have for that video, and all the products will be listed in the descriptions below. And just remember, look through my discount codes. I have discount codes with all my vendors and distributors. So just check what those codes are in my previous videos and get to shopping. And until next time, stay healthy, be well, and be kind. Bye.